Hello, and sorry I'm late as per usual. Welcome to Lego with Keir. I'm Keir and this is the Lego. Today we're going to be doing the second half of the VW T1 Camper, and I had to put in the description that I might look up some facts, but I went to the Peak District instead. That's not the footage from today you've just seen. I didn't have time to even load it into the computer or barely sit down really, but I have fixed my overhead camera, so that's a good start. And there we go, got a nice cold drink, got a nice hot drink on its way. Thank you, my darling. Right, it's been a bit of a rush start as per usual. Okay, let's find the right camera options. There we go. So I hope you're, hello Mum, thank you for joining me. I hope you're having a good day. That overhead angle seems all right. Rachel has lovingly sorted the Lego out for me because she's a star. So I shall have a less frustrating time of it because I know the pieces are here. So let's try and move that out of the way a little. Good, glad to hear the sound's good. Right. Yes, did you enjoy the time lapse, Mom? I've shot a few more today, but I don't know. I don't know how it's come out. I've not looked at it yet. So, sorry, I'm just faffing with some of the settings as per usual. There we go. Okie dokie. Let's get cracking. Box one. Suppose I'll tip it out. So I might have a bit more of a go at looking up some camper van facts in a bit, but let's just crack on with the Lego building. Okay, which way around does that go? This way. So I had a close encounter with some Highland cattle yesterday, which I recorded on my phone, but not on the... I haven't put it onto the computer, unfortunately. But they, yeah, while I was shooting the other time lapse, they came very, very close to me. So much so that I had to move out of the way. Move out of the way. There we go. Check the focus key. That's not too bad, is it? Yes, they didn't come near me today though. I was on a different bit that wasn't in their grazing patch clearly, while I was up on the top a bit more. Though they definitely do use some of the smaller pads than you'd expect a massive cow to go on. Oh yes, this is much speedier, easier going. Thank you, Rachel. Well, neither of those are the piece I'm looking for. First time I've struggled though, isn't it? Well, I'm going to have to steal one from one of the other pots if I don't find it in a moment. Oh, there it is. See, that's what I always have to do, just decide to find it somewhere else and then I find it. Okay. Right, so this is one door. How's that fit like that? Okay. Did I clip? Yes, I did clip that bit on, whatever that's for. Can't do that. I've got the wrong screen up. There we go, now I can see the chat. Rachel mentioned there was snow in the forecast next week. It's crackers, isn't it? Seems unlikely when it's, whatever it was, 22, 23 degrees up in the Peak District. Don't know what it was like down here in town, but it was ever so warm up there. Here we go. Yeah, I saw a friend from work as well, briefly. She was on her way back to the car, having had a long walk apparently, just as I was heading out. But that was nice. Obviously at a distance. Oh, I've done this wrong. What a surprise. I'm quite sleepy as a result of my exertions. I didn't really walk that far, but I had quite a heavy bag with the kite and the cameras and the tracking and the tripod. The cameras really were the lightest part of it. Whoops. I'll try and sort out later on maybe loading some of the footage on, although I don't know how that might affect the stream. Probably not badly really. It's not very demanding really. Okie dokie, so a load of tiles for the cushions. Ooh, exciting, Easter eggs on Friday. Really will be a good Friday. Thank you very much. Right, so we've got some nice cushions here, and then we want some hingy parts. I saw a plane doing aerobatics as well. That was quite impressive, though very noisy. But you know, proper aerobatics, loop the loop and all the rest, and barrel rolls and all manner of manoeuvres. There we go. So that was nice. Private air show. Well, it wasn't very private, there were loads of people. Spontaneous air show. Okay, where's this going? The steering wheel attaches on the top here. Is that right? 2 squares over. 2 dots over. Okay, where was I? Step 1 of this page. It's very deceptive with all its... oh, I've just realised that thing's the door handle. All its additional secret steps. I did think it wasn't very many steps. Whoops. So, who wants to look at VW camper facts for me? Probably had something on the box, didn't it? Maybe not. They're not big on information on the boxes. Okay. One driver's door. Lovely stuff. Oh, was I not supposed to stick it on yet? Jumping the gun again. Oh, well. It's kind of nicer to just add it onto the main structure. Door handle end, yes. Whoops. Whoops. There we go. Oh no. Okay, that's better. Where do we think these go? Oh, here at the front. One goes there like that. Okay, let's compare it to the other end. There we go. Oh, I see it. It's symmetrical. It's just it's hidden in the picture. So that goes there. I'm missing a brick here. Let's stick this brick in. There we go. That's better, isn't it? One, two, three, and these two wedges. Oh, this is for the hinged windscreen. Now, that I do know was a rare feature to these early split screen models. Which makes sense, you don't want your windscreen to open up. But I think more cars did that, didn't they? In the past. Presumably because wipers were horribly unreliable. Something like that. One of these, and that one. Boxing in the little plant. Okay. 3 of those. One of those. One of those. One of those. Where do you go? And this one up here. Okay. So, oh, this is where we make the mirror. Okay, better try not to cock this sticker up, eh? Although I think the frame gives me a lot of grace for error. Oh, poo. Okay. Oh, you know what? No one, I still managed to get it too high. Even with all that room for manoeuvre. No, that's the wrong way around. Excuse me. Where are you going? Oh, I still didn't turn out the light kit. I'm not sure where that is. So I won't be doing that today. Even oh, it's a t-shirt, this. The Make Lego Not War. Make Lego Models Not War. There we go. Oh, cat hairs in it, of course. There we go. Oh, should we have shed some light on this situation? Got a button for that. Whoa, bit much. Oh, the wrong colour. Where are we? There we go. Oh, lovely. I've just remembered something else I was going to do, but never mind. It's a job for the interval, perhaps. I was just going to be messing with camera settings. So that's the wardrobe, that strange little void. Yo-yo focus. I need to adjust the aperture really. That's what I was talking about. Right, and I think I've skipped loads of other parts of this step, so let's do those. Does this have a clear bit for it? No. So is that going there like that? And then an L, and one of those, and that's this step complete, so that goes across there. And that acts as a stop for that wardrobe door. Lovely. Okay. One. Okie dokie. Sorry, guzzling my tea. Oh, on the end here. This is an odd construction. I think it might be something kitchen related. Nope. So, frying pan, little brush. Oh, the sort of kitchen sink stuff. Very nice. Oh, where did I put the curtains? They're in the little box. Have I skipped steps? It wouldn't be inconceivable. I seem to have bits left, unexpectedly. Yes, so that bit wants to go here. What other pieces have I missed? This piece here. I'm very bad at following the instructions, clearly. It's not even like I was chatting that much. I haven't got that excuse. Yep. So where do these two go then? That is the question. They're part of this one. Oh, it's supposed to be there. Oh, and there's supposed to be one more of them under here. Okay. There we go. At least Rachel's good at following the instructions. Be lost otherwise. Let's open it with the nice little teary openy bit. Look at that, all the soft furnishings. Loads of little curtains for the windows. Okay, so how we need to do 3 of these, and it's 1, 2, 3 of those, and 1, 2, 3 of these. Does it matter which way round they go? No. And then that goes on the inside of the window, Keir, because that does matter. Window number 2. Probably getting mucky fingerprints all over these windows. Never mind. There we go. Yes. 1, 2, 3. So 1 L-shaped piece, 3 little 1 by 1, 2, 3, and these 2. So I'll want, I wants to go there. Tile. The tiles. Or are they plates? Oh no, I've done that wrong, of course. This one. Not sure if these are supposed to be like door catchers or something. Or just filler. You know, filling the space. Okay. One of those. 1, 2, 3 of those. What am I looking for? Sometimes I just zone out so much that I don't even remember what size piece I'm on the hunt for. It's definitely a sign of tiredness, that, isn't it? Okay, there it is. So 3 of those, 1 of those, 1 of those, 1 of those, that one, and this piece. 2. Now where on earth does this all go? Yeah, piece there. Oh, go on. Okie dokie. 4. Sorry, I've not been paying any attention to the chat at all. Oh, I did see that VW, well, I heard on the radio that VW are now going to call themselves Volkswagen. Oh, that was an April Fool, was it? I'd heard that. That's funny. I didn't know it was an April Fool. Yeah, I'd heard that they were going to do it, but only in the American market. That's a good bit of good PR stunt, isn't it? Where are my tweezers? That was a good question. On the table in the other room, I think. What was I struggling to pick up? Yeah, I don't remember. Four more of those, 1 of those. Oh, for keeping my fingerprints off the window or doing the sticker. Doing the sticker. Yes. Now I look at the thing. You've answered. Okay, so 2 of these, put a dot on the end. Whoops. I watched a nice video today of Simone Yacht, although it's spelled Gertz, but I think it's Swedish. She's a maker, and she used to do crazy robots, but she's moved on from that to more sensible things by and large. I feel like I've done this wrong somehow. Oh, they're different operations, okay. And she's, that's what these are sticking onto. She's made a special chair for her little dog to come and sit next to her while she's working. A sort of love seat, pet love seat. It's very sweet, and it's got little steps up behind it because her dog's little and disabled. It was very nice. Oh, excuse me while I stretch. And a big swig of tea too. Or 5. Okie dokie, next step, 92. One of those, 1x2, 1x2 sand brick. 2 little lantern pieces. Not done any brick dedications yet, have I? Well, it's not strictly a brick, but I do always think of my mum whenever I think of curtains. One way and another, be it memories of her sewing curtains or memories of shopping for curtains. So, Mum, you can have the curtains as a dedication. We've still not used those orange bricks. I don't know where they're going to come in. But I think the canopy fabric, so maybe it's cloth dedications today. Going all soft for summer. It definitely felt like summer had arrived today. It was nicer being out on the peak a bit earlier. Oh yes, I did think that too actually, I'd forgotten that. Rachel, should get dedicated the t-shirt. It looks really nice just sort of sitting through the window. I'm trying to adjust the focus. There we go. Yeah, I'll get a bit more depth of field if I adjust the aperture, but I had a notion that I wanted a shallow depth of field, but it's just a faff. Having to change focus so much and having it potentially out of focus. Oh, now. This isn't right. Don't want one of those. I want one of these. Is that right? Oh, I did want that other piece. What did I do with it now? There. There were loads of kids out terrifying their parents, which was quite funny. I remember recollections of doing the same, going off, clambering round. Made me laugh. Yes, it is rubbish that John Lewis in Sheffield isn't going to reopen, and the council threw so much money at them and still didn't want to open. I thought we were good customers, and you know, it's a shame for the history of the city as well, having lost this, you know, not that it's called Coles anymore, but yeah, it is rubbish. Yeah, I had a look at the list on the Star of all the shops that aren't going to open, and it was about 2/3 of the shops on Fargate. So it's going to be a very, very different high street, if any of them bloody well reopen. Hopefully it'll create space for independents if rents fall, although rates are still stupidly high, aren't they? So that's always the problem. Building values remain high, or the valuation that the council uses. I wonder what this thing is. There's two of them, and they're just the lights. They just happen to spin because of the way they've made it work. I think that's probably it. Whoops, did that wrong both times. Okay, so where do these want to go? On the other side. Okay, 3 more windows. 3 more curtains for Mum. Yeah, no, we don't want to say it's curtains for Mum. That's got to be bad luck, hasn't it? If you believe in those sorts of things. Oh, that's upside down. Plonker. I wonder what the origin of plonker is. Do you think it's like someone who's a drunk? So is insensible through drink frequently. There's also the plonk as in sort of plonk a thing down, isn't there? probably an older thing. If I ever listen to the radio these days, or indeed word of mouth podcast, I might send them a thing, but I haven't. I don't download it. I see the listing for word of mouth and then don't bother listening to it. It was one of those things that I sort of caught in the car and always enjoyed, but haven't sought out since. Where are you connecting here? Yes. Yeah, I was saying to Rachel, because the council had, I don't know, agreed a 30-year lease or something. The building would be 80 years old by then, and it would, one, be ramshackle, but two, be a listed example of fine 60s architecture. I mean, it is a nice example of fine 60s architecture if you like that sort of thing. But it doesn't bode well for the building. They'll probably do what Sheffield Council loves to do, which is buy the site, demolish it, and then leave nothing on it for fucking years. Pardon my language. I'm just still cross about the Nelson Mandela building. So where's that one going? Oh, I only needed one of them. Hello, pussycat. You want to come say hello? Is it? Oh yes, it's 8 o'clock. Of course it is. My little pussycat alarm clock. No, leapt away from me. Like I wasn't a loving owner. Right, what are we doing? One of these. 5, 2, 3, 4, 5 of those. 1, 2, and 1, 1. Where's the one going? Oh, have I done that wrong? Yes. What a surprise. Apparently today while I was out, Rachel gave the cat her lunch, and the cat has become accustomed to coming and having a cuddle with me after her lunch. And I was out, and so she mournfully meowed at the top of the stairs, complaining that I'd had the cheek to go out and wasn't there to fulfil her tummy rubbing needs. Poor little cat. I think she's still got the hump with me a bit, really, if I'm honest. I suspect that's why she wouldn't come and say hello. Let's get the pieces out first, Keir. This helps avoid errors. Let's bring this over here so I can actually build where I can reach. Oh, I'm supposed to have 2 of these. The bird song was beautiful out on the Peak District, and being there a bit earlier in the day, so I went up yesterday afternoon and then went up earlier in the day today to Burbage West. The bird song was just glorious, but the traffic was greatly reduced this afternoon versus yesterday evening. Because I left pretty much as the rush was starting, whereas I came out with the rush hour traffic yesterday. Oh, that's the wrong way. There we go. I think they're. I'm not going to attempt to mimic any of them, but I think I heard reed warblers and curlews amongst a wide variety of other things. I saw some goldfinches, I think they were. And obviously heard them chittering and chattering, chirping. So yeah, it was nice. Spent quite a long time while waiting for the time-lapse. It was sort of nice to have the time-lapse camera to force me into just sitting there and doing nothing. So I just sat there and did nothing. Didn't even listen to the radio, just looked over the valley and enjoyed some comparative peace and quiet. Drone pilots and aircraft notwithstanding. Traffic and trials bikes. It was a different sort of noise though, and every once in a while they all shut up and you could hear the birds. I see, because they've signed their lease, so they need to pay for it. I haven't looked into it since they'd made their decision. I'll have to give all the staff they've had working at Waitrose proper uniforms. Sorry, anyone else who's watching, in the chat, Mum saying that John Lewis have to pay anyway. Did I say that? Probably did. I really am half asleep. I really should probably go to work today. I saw Mark earlier on my way back from the Peak District. Definitely better for my well-being, which to go out and enjoy a bit of the sunshine rather than go and hide in a dark, smelly cave. Although on days like this, I'd usually find a job that I can take out into the yard and just like clean some lights, but outside. You can actually see what you're doing then as well. Excuse me. I don't understand this picture. Oh, there's some tiny stickers to apply. Okay, they're these ones, right. Not quite clear. I've left loads of stuff in the cat's chair. She didn't mind earlier because she was sat in my chair. Yeah, she's missing her cuddle. Should be adjusted to the Wednesday routine now. Oh, I really want to get these stickers on straight. Oh, that one's actually perfectly straight. That is a rare occurrence. Perfectly straight and perfectly in the right place. Yeah, I made a bit of a mess of the other one. So where are these going? Oh, it's the boot, isn't it? So we've got a load of hinge pieces to pop on top now. There we go, 1, 2. Let's give that all a squeeze together. Oh no! Well, that wasn't very firmly fixed. It clearly needs its other components to hold it in place. Oh, my neck's beginning to ache a bit, but I did a lot of trying to fly the kite. I tried and failed to fly the kite for a little while today. I got a good flight yesterday, but the wind just wasn't quite there today. But it did make for a pleasant time. Hello, pussycat. Oh. You're not happy I've not got the magic cushion. The cat's really only likes to sit on me if I've got this one particular cushion. She's sort of, we've inadvertently trained each other into only cuddling when this cushion's in use. So let's start with this one. And 2 of these. Hello, pussycat. Hello. Come here. There we go. Come and say hello. Oh, cat help. No, 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 don't press those buttons. You might end the whole stream. That would be a disaster, wouldn't it, Mojo? No, 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 no. Oh, she has pressed things. I think it's still up. Right. What are you opening? Saving something? You making sure that camera's feeling properly loved? Eh? There's cat hair everywhere now, Mojo. Hey, what are you doing? Oh, that must be the pot of spares. What are you eating? Oh, you're just loving all of this as well. Okay, you stay over there and love that. She's having a good old purr. I don't know what I did with the other microphone I had. I had another microphone to hand earlier. Should we have you in shot a bit more, pussycat? Since you're going to stay here for a minute. In no trouble. It's coming and owning everything. This is mine, this is mine. Is that enough? You had enough of a cuddle now. Going to sit there. Okay. That's all right. So I've done those pieces, yes. What are you swishing? I thought you were off. No, sticking around. Yep. Okay. And then some of these grill pieces. Turn it over. Oh, now let's pay attention to which way round it is, because that seems to matter. Yes, unfortunately Mojo's dusting the Lego with the tail includes swishing it past the ashtray. There we go, let's move that out of the way. Hey puss. Hello, lovely thing. Oh, don't do that. Let's move these cameras out of the way. There we go. I might have a cigarette. Yeah, covered in cat hair. Okay, so let's do this control panel, dashboard, speedo, going a sensible speed, nice clock, there we go. Oh, you're off, bye-bye. Okay, where was I? That's that done. So that goes in here. Oh, it's not for the windows, that hinge, that's for the dashboard. Have it at a funny angle. Hard to achieve any other way. Okay, and that is passenger side. Wonder if I could have built it the other way and made it an English one. Well, this door doesn't seem to open because of that piece, which is a pain. There we go. And repeat for the other side. Oh, I can smell somebody's tea. And one for the other side. Shouldn't have come as much of a surprise, really, that, should it? So, here we go. I'll let you two make a judgment. Would you prefer that I look up some random, well, some carefully curated VW camper fan facts over the break? Or try and download some of the footage from today from the cameras to have that later. Okay, so what am I doing here? One like that. Something like that. Okie dokie. Have I done those right? Yes. Look a bit odd, but okay. Probably makes sense later when there's more structure. Oh, I was going to have a cigarette, wasn't I? Let's do that. Blimey, is that right? I don't believe that. Gosh, it is 8:20 already. Okay, well, let's have the trivia. Today's footage, split the room. Okay. Well, we'll see. I am going to have a break now. It feels like an opportune time in the model. We've got doors and what are they called? A-pillars. Curtains. It's looking almost ready to move into. Just needs a roof and some wheels. Whoops, I keep on ripping the boot off. Okay, so let's find an intermission screen. T-brake, where's the T-brake? And set the timer. No, that's the wrong button. Oh, there we go. Okay. Well, I'll be back in approximately 12 minutes. Bye bye. Hello, I've been talking to myself for a few seconds here. Rachel fortunately pointed that out to me. So this is my first viewing of this footage. Quite pleased with it, it seems to have come out quite nicely. This is very similar to the sort of environs the VW Camper was envisaged for exploring, really. It was originally designed based off the VW Beetle engineering engine, and oh, there's a bit of kite flying. And was designed with the vision that people would explore the Alps, so not quite the Peak District. So I don't know how to, I don't know if I can add multiple media files. To play in turn, so I will just make a new one for the next video, and then after that we'll get back to the task at hand. And crack on with the Lego. I wish I'm going to have to put some work into sorting this track out to work out the problem with it. I just don't know what any of these are because I've not looked at them. Okay, well I think that's a different one. Oh, I've misspelled that horribly, but that doesn't matter, nobody else gets to see it. Oh, that's too big, isn't it? Let me just adjust the size of that. Oh yeah, so this was the second video I shot, I think. This next one. Sorry, I can see you are saying things in the chat. There we go. Yes, there was one bit where I, from the kite footage, where a giant hand comes in and seizes the kite. That was only a little short one, it would seem. Oh yes, I remember I'd put that on a longer time between frames to try and get the clouds moving a bit better, but it resulted in a shorter video from the same amount of time stood there. Doesn't appear to move quickly. But oh well. Go on, let's have a look at one more of them. Oh well, that's not what I was expecting to see. Oh, but that is. Oh, it's got the timer on it. You can ignore that. Well, it's a bit jerky. I don't know if I accidentally left the stabilisation on. Or maybe I just had it set to too high a speed. But I think maybe I left the electronic stabilisation on that was... But yeah, this is me setting up a piece across a gap, but that's on the other camera. But it was just a beautiful day today. It was absolutely fantastic. So let's have a look at this. I know I said one more, but I can't help myself. I'd like to see it. Okay, so sorry, I'm just trying to make this be the right way up. I can't remember how to do it. No, cannot remember. Oh yes, that was me moving its position. Oh well, that's all tiny. Let me just fix that. Oh, that seems to be a very short video over Rother Valley and upside down because I couldn't work out how to make it the right way up. But there is some kite footage. There you go, Mum. I have managed to get some. I don't know. I didn't look much at the stuff I got yesterday. There we go. So, right, let's swap away from that before I make you sick. And I better put something else in the other window for the same reason. Okie dokie. I have also got those newspapers. I don't know if you remember, Mum. Oh dear. That probably wasn't the best thing to do. Just unplugged that camera. Sound's still working, that's good. The hub that the sound's plugged into is a bit shonky. Well, actually, I think it might be the connection to the cable, but it is a pain. Right, last little portion of this box. Oh, another sticker. What did I do with that other sticker sheet? Ah. So this is this one, maybe? Yes. Oh, it's the split screen. It's the screen split. So that's going on the front there. So the van was apparently inspired by an improvised parts moving machine. That they had in the Volkswagen factory. And it was powered off a Beetle engine. But it was all back to front. So the driver sat at the back over the engine, and then it just had a big long wheelbase at the front that carried all the parts and things. So you know, that wasn't a goer for the public roads apparently. Not unreasonably. Okay, so next box, that's the box of spare bits. Let's try and get some order to these. So, looks like this is the roof. Let's get it all spread out nicely. Nope. So there we go, I've done, managed to do both and find some facts and find some footage. Heaven forbid I should disappoint my very small audience. Have I made a mistake? No. Should be 4 of those. There it is. Should be one more of those pieces somewhere. There it is. Oh. Whoops! Oh dear. Let's try that again. It's not very solid, this bit, really. Okay, that looks like the picture, and then some flat tiles to finish off and stabilise the middle. That's better, a lot more solid. No, goes in line with that. Okay. Dark grey square. Dark grey square. Whoops. Keep on pressing on the wrong bits and pushing it all apart. So we're going to make some hinged windows. Okay. And repeat. Oh. This is just disintegrating under the stress of trying to build it. Or is that me? Okay, this is looking like it's supposed to. Oh, let's try and get it. Is that how it goes? Yeah, I suppose that's in line with the other thing. It's just one stud that holds it together though, and it's not really enough. Oh, I'm doing it wrong, more likely. There we go. Okay. Oh, here they are, it's orange brick time. One for Rachel, two for Rachel, three for Rachel, four. Bum, 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 bum. So these are presumably part of the elevation mechanism. There we go. Oh. Okay, two long white ones and two little black studs for either side. How many wedges down the side? 5 either side. And then a little one. 4. There's the little one. Where's the 5th wedge gone? Don't hide that, Keir. There it is. Okay, and then two of these Technics pieces have... Oh, I've just turned it around, haven't I? Four of those. Excuse me. One. And there's the other one. Excuse me just a moment. Oh dear. Stood on my microphone cable. Let's open the window a little bit. Oops. There we go. Probably bring in a bit more city noise, but it's life in the city. So two more little connect pieces going in the middles there and there. Oh, it says only one. If the next step's one on the other side. No, not for a little while. Okay, it might make life easier to leave it till later, presumably. So this piece wants to go in here first, yes. Then that piece. So, which way does it go again? On the end there, and in the middle. So I think when I've done this VW camper, I might do something a little bit different and have a short break from Lego with Keir and do Keir makes, breaks and fixes things instead, which is my alternative format idea. I know I keep on threatening to go to Twitch and I may or may not sort that out. But that's not really contingent on what what I actually end up doing. Doesn't really relate to where I do it. Two of these, but I've got the laser cut working wooden safe that my sister and her family gave me for Christmas. And it's just sat there not getting done. I kind of fancy that for a change. Learn a little bit about how the locks work on a safe and such. So where's this thing going? On here somehow. Like this. On here. This how. Cool. And then fold it down neatly, it says. I shall comply with the instructions. Oh, look! It's fabric time. Oh, so now it says lift it up. You can fold it down neatly, but also then lift it up now. Okay, is that too far? Might have done it too far. Oh, this is a fiddly job. There we go. Orange pieces and orange cloth all together for my orange boom. Oh. Maybe I could build a narrowboat, that'd be a nice idea. Steal a load of the ideas from the camper van and adapt them to a narrowboat. I'm coming up with other Lego ideas, having just said, well, I'm going to give Lego with Keir a break for a week or two. Oh, just getting caressed by my cable. So let's have one of these big ones first. Big one, single, and a single. And then another 4. And they want doing twice. It's symmetrical, so it doesn't really matter. Okay, so these bits then connect onto this piece. Like so. Is that focus all right? I can't tell. It's the trouble with having such a small monitor. I need to switch around the way I do it maybe. Just to try the alternatives. Okay, so this then sits on top of here. Unconvincingly, not very much attached. There we go. Ooh. So why aren't you really... Doesn't want to attach on both sides. So... yeah, something's gone wrong there. Let's have a look at that. Well, that's fine. There we go. Are you going to stay attached now? Summer in the city, spring in the city. There we go. One little pop-up camper van roof. I mean, it's actually solid, so it wouldn't be much good to anyone. trying to occupy the camper, but there we go. Yeah, we'll leave that there for the moment. It's funny the things that you never know is going to be the last time you do it, isn't it? I suppose well, it's my peckish mind, but I was reflecting on some of the meals I ate at Wetherspoons when I was working there for some reason. Just came to mind. As I say, peckish brain. Maybe a smell on the wind. Yeah, and well, I've boycotted them now, so not going back to a bloody Wetherspoons. I will have to be very, very desperate for... I might go and use them for a toilet. I don't mind treating Wetherspoons as public toilets, obviously in the appropriate area. But otherwise they can get stuffed. But I was also then reflecting on the fact that unless John Lewis is going to open for a sale to sell off their stock in the Sheffield store, which seems unlikely, well, I don't know. It's hard to know whether it's worth moving it or not, isn't it? I should do some reading on the story, I suppose. But yeah, it's probably been the last time I've ever gone in that shop, or at least in that guise. Though I can't imagine who else would be looking to take on large retail property in the city centre at the moment, or in the foreseeable. Clothes shops, I suppose, that's the one market where it feels like, although Debenhams and everyone's not been doing that well, have they? When people are willing to, companies are willing to have people buy stuff and then post it back if it doesn't fit. I say quote unquote buy stuff. I mean, although that's not really a new model. Yeah. It's just a trade-off of the convenience of getting to try it on versus having to go all the way into town to do so. Or just have it posted to you to try on instead. I don't know. I don't buy any clothes really. The only clothes I ever buy for myself these days is t-shirts. Probably ever. 1 or 2 pairs of trousers, I suppose. Right, I need some more studs to fill in these gaps. There they are. Oh, that's a nice breeze. It's felt like being in the Mediterranean today. It's looking good, isn't it, the roof? Let's pop the roof up. Not that it's attached to anything at the moment, but there we go. Yeah. What was the weather like in your neck of the woods, Mum? Did you have a good day today? was going to say weather-wise, but any-wise. Oh, I missed one. The trouble with the 20-second delay is, by the time you've had a chance to hear the question and then type an answer, I've forgotten I asked it. Or indeed, perhaps what it was. But I'm disinclined to go for lower quality, lower latency for this application, because there's not a massive gain. Well, it's about 15 seconds, I think. But you know what I mean. I'm not sure the functional gain's there for the loss in quality. Though I've never tested it, so I'm not sure how bad it is. But I've definitely seen people who were playing games that would favour... Oh, this is the roof rack, of course, that would favour low latency. And it definitely looks blockier. But you don't know how much is there. Whoops. That was the wrong way round. So is that one. How much is like the transmission on Zoom or whatever that before the videos even got to be encoded for the stream. Because most of the things we watch are multiple people when they're doing, you know, like a Jackbox thing. Thought it was chucking it down for a minute, but I think it's just someone with a wheelie case. Okay, so this one's attaching to one end of this. There should be more on here. These pieces. I see. Nice little roof rack. Lovely stuff. Nearly done. Oh, I think I'm going to have another little break very shortly. In fact, almost certainly now I've let the thought enter my mind. Bruh. I'll shut the window in a moment. Okay, and that wants to go in here. Oh, now there's a whole bit at the back that I haven't put on. Oh, there's two, one either end. Okay, sorry, just being dense. Two pieces the same. Okay, and then turn it over to put this little piece on there. Then put it on. Which way around? Roof rack at the back. There we go. Definitely taking shape now, isn't it? It's pretty much a working camper van, that. Oh, bit lacking in the front end though, isn't it? There's not much going on here. So, give me a few minutes. Let's see, let's put one of those other time lapses back on, I suppose. Yeah, I'll be back shortly. Works much better when you plug your microphone in, doesn't it? So, I was just playing Hunt where you've left bricks out from. So that's one of them found. That other one's a less distinctive brick. It's going to be somewhere in the roof, presumably. Maybe that's why it kept on falling apart. I left out the crucial 1x2 that holds it all together. I mean, it could stand to have one there, but I don't know if it does have one there. I mean, yeah, I definitely did those ones. Oh well, I think that's the last one was pretty hidden. This one's incredibly hidden, so I'm not going to worry myself about it. Right, come on, roof, connect. Ah, lovely. Oh, and they're stuck on in different places. That's not going to be right, is it? So which one did I just have off? That one needs to go further back. Okay, so oh, that looks wrong. What does... It seems to fit there. Oh yeah, but this whole bit moves, doesn't it? I've got that whole bit moved. There we go. So let's turn that around and connect it on this side as well. And it's just not really quite holding together the roof. There's something up with that. All the way through this hasn't wanted to stay in one piece. I think maybe it's just that the front grill's not a bit you can press on, but it's really tempting to press on it to try and fit the whole thing down. Yeah, I just keep on pushing there and then it all falls apart. Okay. The front bit is very fragile, Keir. Okay. Getting there. Oh dear. Right. So where were we? Loads ahead of this bit. Putting little clampy handle bits on the roof rack that I'd skipped. So you've had great weather. Every day is fun. Good. That is always the trouble with planning. It is so easy when planning a place in abstract to forget the true size and think it's bigger than it really is. Okie dokie. Final box, let's crack on. Try and be careful not to skip bits. No, 6. Okay, let's move the wheels out of the way. Yeah, yesterday was the first time I really went out in the nice weather. But I'd been enjoying it anyway out the window. But it was very nice to get out in it and have a walk. Clear the cobwebs out a bit. There's a lot of cyclists, but I don't know, I have cycled that road, but I wouldn't want to do it at rush hour. There's too many, I don't like driving it much at rush hour. Too many crazy drivers passing them like lunatics coming at head-on traffic. But yeah, I think they should consider like a cycle path out there alongside the road. You know, like a decent separated pavement and cycle path all the way up, or at least a combined bridle way where, you know, where there's not space for both. And then it'd make it an easier and more pleasant walk up as well then, because it's a bit hairy. But it, you know, it's an easily achievable walk from the city. Certainly if you get the bus up part of the way. Oh, it's starting to make sense to me now. Okay, so I need to do another one of these. Where does that go? That goes there. I wasn't really paying attention to what I was building, I was just copying the pictures. It's like, oh yes, this is a headlight. I was thinking about cycle lanes. But you know, a decent separated lane off the road, I think would make it load safer, make the road a little more functional for those that do commute that way. Though it seems a bit silly if it's not essential, but there are, you know, the villages and such that are out there. Here we go. And then 2 of these. Either that or find an alternative route to make and encourage people to use. It's only just occurred to me though, so I've not really put much thought into it. Well, I was thinking about it as I was driving home today. Very slowly past lots of cyclists. When I was in a bit of a rush really. But you know, being a cyclist myself at times, I'm obviously going to be nice and considerate in my driving. Yeah, time was in the past where I would have happily cycled up there, but I don't know, Clearly less nutty than I was. Well, yeah. There's definitely a lot of other cyclists, which there didn't used to be quite so many of. So it does at least mean it's a bit, feels a bit safer. So these are just floating there. No, it's the wrong size, Keir. Is that right? Oh, this is all wrong. That's not right. Here we go. That's why it didn't fit properly. Huh. How's that supposed to look again? I've made an error here somewhere. Right. Let's unpick it. That one. Is that supposed to be like that? Yes, there we go. Wasn't a big error. Okay, you know what to do if you're playing the drinking game. Drink for a cock up. That's the end of that can. Okay, so where was I? Yes, here. Okay, that's better. And this piece, and then, nope. 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 There. Oh, we know what that's going to be for right in the middle, don't we? Well, maybe you don't. It's my bet that that will be for the badge. Excuse me. It's strange for them not to put in support bricks under these. They must have been trying to save on parts or something, because I'm not... Oh, there's only 3 bricks there, and why is there 4 there? Oh, for fuck's sake, here. These go on first. Oh, there you go, the fill of the support. That's more like it. That doesn't really connect properly. Okay. Oh, but there's supposed to be a red piece under there. God damn it. Here. Missed those pieces ages ago. red piece, red piece. There we go, they sit happier now. Oh dear. Right. So this is back where we were, and now these pieces have somewhere to land, although there is still a hollow. I think there is supposed to be a hollow though. Just not quite as much floating going on as there was. Get out of here. Okay, 2 more grabby handles. Yeah, I'm just seeing things on the picture and then going, well, I missed that at some point. But you know, it doesn't really matter when you put the pieces in, I suppose, if you remember them at some point or discover them at some point. So these silvery ones, yes, for that chrome effect. And then 4 wedges by the lights. Sorry, I've just realised I've been building out of view. There we go, that'll fix that problem. Okay, what's next? These amber pieces for the indicators. It wasn't for the badge, it seems. Just for the sort of lead up to the badge. Creating that V shape. One wedge wants to go here. Okay, VW badge time. It's probably one that would have warranted the tweezers, but hopefully... Oh, it's not too bad, that. I think I'm happy with that. Look, I'll even show you close. Oh, there we go. Not too shabby, eh? Right, so this one's attaching the right way up, which looks the wrong way up. Yeah. Oh, I've just stuck it on the part the wrong way, of course. So that wants to go, whoa dear. So, let's put this on there. And then I can put that on there. Correct way round. And now for the little black tubey bits. Whoa, they're gonna take quite a bend. Oh, hang on. No, no. I've missed a bit. I'm gonna get a can of Coke. Bear with me a second. Won't take long. Feeling a little dry of mouth. Oh, I've got a bottle there, never mind. Better. Okay, so what am I missing from here? Some red bits. And then some red bits next to the headlights as well. There we go, that's more like it. Now it's ready for the tubes. Whoops. There we go. Looking good. Very, very almost finished now. It's just going to press on there. Makes everything else move, but is that showing that I have got the windows wrong? That seems to work, doesn't it? Door opens. Okay. So now to assemble the hubcaps. Very nice. I feel like well, I've got lots of red tiles here that haven't got a place yet, but hopefully that's coming, and I've not just skipped to, you know, turn 2 pages at once or something. It's not inconceivable. Okay, 4 wheels, lovely hubs. Pop them on. Well, I entertain myself. There we go. Look at that. Oh, isn't that marvellous? It's got a really nice weight to it. Okay, so this is the oh, I see, these final touches just to do the wheel arch. On that side. And then the rest is instructions about the playability. There does appear to be some pieces that I've left off. So, okay, so this one has the petrol cap, because this is a beautifully detailed model. I haven't put the aerial anywhere yet. Was I supposed to put that somewhere? I mean, there we go, they can have have some radio reception. So there we go. Doors open. Whoops, roof falls in. Yeah, that roof really needed a connection back here with the a spur that went through to that next part, I think, just to give it some more structure. Sorry, I could have been doing all of this. Oh, yeah. Well, that's definitely my least favourite element of it, is this poorly connected roof section. I mean, obviously it's removable, but I think it would be much nicer if it had some part that comes back here to connect on there, to just give it, well, that's it, it's just entirely connected by those two studs, it seems. Which is not enough, because it keeps on falling off. Not that I can really get it to register on them. So, next time we'll be figuring out how to put the lights in it, which involves largely disassembling it, unfortunately. There we go. But the instructions were for an assembled van, so I figured it would be easier to do once the van was complete. So there we go. Make that full screen. Oh, it's a bit lopsided. Yeah, it's going to stay a bit lopsided, I'm afraid. So there we go. One lovely little camper van. No, the one I don't know if it's I don't know what scale the van's on really. I'm not sure if they have the Technics figure, which I remember having, which, see, I feel like they would be too big for it. One piece left over, that, well, there's a little tray of all sorts of bits and bats that were the extras, but there's one piece left over from Rachel's allocation. Who knows where I left that. Oh, I'm going to sort this angle a bit. There we go, is that better? Get rid of the tray altogether. So there we go. One lovely, lovely T1 camper van. Let's adjust the focus. All these beautiful details. I'm getting a message. There we go. Well, thank you very much for watching. So as I said, Sunday will be, the next stream will be adding the light kit. We'll see how that goes, and I'll probably line something else up afterwards. Yeah, I think I'll call that a night there at 5 to 10. It's pretty late, isn't it? So Thank you very much for watching. This has been Lego with Keir. I'm Keir. Here's the Lego. One beautiful VW T1 camper van. Complete. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you Sunday. Good night. We'll have that time lapse again, shall we?